Yes.
Yeah, my name Reverend Qampicha, Daniel Wario, from northern Kenya, and actually come from one of the sites which we are been making request for clean water plant, which is Lataka, and Lataka is actually where I grew up. I went to school there. I lived almost 3/4 of my life there, using that same water. And this is actually a nomadic people group, and throughout almost they are representative of many other villages or many other similar communities that live in northern Kenya using the same kind of water. And we mostly depend on rainwater, which is collected, and then throughout the year now we keep on using. The biggest challenge is now, of course, even when it's raining, the water is not clean, not good. But it gets worse now after the rain has stopped, and the water begins to change color, like something greenish, a lot of worms and those kind of things in it. And it's very hard because people normally get sick, diarrheas, and myself, I grew up with having a lot of stomach problems, and this amoeba is always there, because even if you have been get the medicine, and then you go back to using the same water, it's like the reinfection, the amoeba kind of continues to multiply in your life. So almost everybody's having stomach problem because of this dirty water. Even issues of church and service. Sick Christians will not be actually able to be fully going on the mission and the task for which God has called them. So the waterborne diseases that we live with, we've been living with, seriously affects our dreams, seriously affects our passions. The water is collected in earth pan. It's just been dug out of the ground and then collected. People will just go and with a jerrycan, 20-liter jerrycan container. Women and children will go into the water point, immerse the jerrycan into the water. Even sometimes standing, putting their legs into the water, or using small containers to fill their 20 jerrycans and then going back. And we share the same water with the animals, with the cows, with the goats, with the donkeys. And what do? They defecate in the same water, and then they will still use the same water. The wild animals will come and use the same water. So definitely, the infection, the contamination of the water is very, very high. Yeah, Jesus says, I'm the living water. And when we talk of how people can access clean water system, plant, and get clean water, is actually a wonderful illustration of pointing to the water of life, which is Jesus Christ. Torbi is 35 or 40 kilometers away from Lataka. And the communities living here in Torbi and in Lataka are different ethnic groups. These are the Borans, the other ones are the Gabra. And they used to fight each other. But the good thing is, I'm seeing a spirit of reconciliation here in this water mission project, because one, I come from one of those communities, Boran, but I'm making a request for the Torbi community, which is Gabra. The next question is, how comes that Qampicha, who's a Boran with whom we have been fighting, is making this request that we also access clean water in our area? This is something which is hard to take place. And the only thing I can say is Jesus Christ was transformed.
Yeah.
So to me, a clean water for Torbi community, and then Qampicha coming and preaching Jesus Christ, the living water, is a big message of the reconciling love of God. and how life can be when Christ transforms people and then helps them transcend ethnic boundaries and present Jesus Christ, who is actually Lord and Savior of our lives.